Ready?
You've been in many of my films, so you should be used to being in front of a camera.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Okay. Welcome to our first podcast with Late Nights with MDXD. I'm Malia.
I'm Meadow.
And we're carving some pumpkins,
Yeah.
obviously, and they're fresh from the pumpkin batch. So
We also got matching PJs. Look at that. Bart Simpson.
Oh my god.
What?
Nothing.
Got our matching PJs on.
Yes, ma'am.
And we are doing our little tradition on the podcast of having a drink for the night. And our drink tonight is some coffee.
Oh, wait.
Yes.
This is my reference. Yeah, we're going to see if we even get
this. This is mine. Wherever it pops up. We're going to freehand this. No stencil.
Yeah, no stencils at all.
So don't expect it to look like the picture. Well, at least mine.
I'm going to try my hardest,
I'm
but
very bad at
I'm no artist.
drawing.
I don't think I've ever carved a pumpkin like that. I think I've only done it like once.
I don't think I've ever physically. My dad has for me.
That's a little bit of cheating, but okay.
I was like in elementary school.
Yeah, I think I was young, so yeah, I'm returning to you and seeing the ugly side. So let's just forget about it. But also, let's talk about how this stem is gone. Stem gone.
We're not going to talk about it. We're not going to talk about it.
Yeah, I wonder what happened. It was her fault.
It's right here.
I didn't think it's salvageable anymore. Let's just forget it even happened. I'm trying to pick a good angle. I think it has to be this way.
Yes.
Okay, that's it. Is there eyebrows on this thing?
No.
Those hard eyes are massive, though. Okay, so go like this.
I'm going to just go like right here.
Go
sure.
Like go like this. Go like this.
Gotta get the stance right when you're doing a pumpkin carving. I can smell the Sharpie. If you were given the death penalty, what would your last meal be?
What a tough ass question. Death penalty?
Mm-hmm.
First off, what would be my crime?
What is your crime?
That's actually hard because I like a lot of food. Like, I'm big back to tip. So.
My drink, definitely. I'm gonna be very specific here. A Thai tea with boba from San Diego Boba. I want it specifically from that place. I don't want it anywhere else.
I hope they make it really bad just for like.
Wow. For food wise, I love Via Little Caesars pizza. Could definitely get a slice of that. Some pasta.
Some pasta. Okay.
Fettuccine pasta. I just want like a little bowl, a little sample of like everything.
Well, you can't have a sample of everything from where?
Just anything, just any kind of food I want.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting on my knees. I gotta get serious. A meal? I think I'd have to get some sushi.
Sushi, yes. What kind of sushi?
Like some bougie, like
what
sushi.
Kind of
I want sushi I've never had. I want mother friggin' Din Tai Fung. I feel like Jollibee.
Ooh! That's good. Yep, that's a good one.
Jollibee.
Mm-hmm. Dessert. Ooh. I didn't even finish the meal, but just think about dessert. Some brownies.
Classic.
You want your blondie. Ooh, Pizookie. That's what you want, huh? Your Pizookie.
Oh, a BJ's Pizookie would be astronomical, bro.
The what? The like salted what is it called? The salted caramel one?
Yeah, probably. Or like a trio with like all the good ones.
The trio. I'm just hoping my carving makes up for my really bad
drawing and stuff.
Yes.
Right.
My Sharpie. What's a Sharpie? My Sharpie stopped working.
I feel like the heart eyes is not gonna be. I think I'm gonna carve this out and then trace it on the other side. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll do the mouth standing up because I think that'll be better. Because it's on the bottom.
Make it. Oh my.
Okay. I don't know how I'm gonna cut the stem because the stem is like low key curving down. But it's okay. Okay, so
this Sharpie's gonna go through it.
The mouth's kind of close here, so I'm gonna go. Yeah, this one you have to like go pointy with it. I don't even know like stuff that I'd be craving a lot.
You'll be craving grilled cheese.
Do I?
Yes. You've craved it a lot more, like ever since like
Panera?
Yeah, ever since I put you on from Panera, yeah. What's your go-to Halloween movie?
Ooh, I don't have a go-to actually.
Yeah, because you won't be watching scary movies like that unless like you're with me.
Yeah, because I just can't handle it. I won't be able to sleep for real. But I'll say Nightmare Before Christmas, like that one's universal for Christmas and Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
So that one's gotta be on there. I
Okay.
also think it's another one. I also like low key, the Jason movies are not that bad.
Okay.
It's just the jump scares that be getting me because like why are you doing this? Like you have no business. But other than that, I think like the mass killer ones are classic.
My go-to Halloween movie. You already know my favorite like horror one is The Purge. You know I'm a big fan of the Purge series, so I say that. The election year one, that's my favorite.
I like the Purge movies are pretty good, but they're not like terrifying or anything like that.
Yeah.
You start carving.
Ooh.
So what do we have to start with? The guts.
Whatever. Yeah. So you have to cut a hole up here. Ooh, yours is gonna be you have to go like.
I don't know. I might try to cut under.
If you can do it.
Well, we're getting to it. Oh wait, this is actually kind of easy.
Which Purges have you seen?
2 of them, but I don't know. Remember the first one? I saw it in the movie theater though, so it might be the latest one.
The Forever.
It might have been. I don't remember. But also one people didn't really like. So.
Yeah, people didn't really like.
But I remember I got scared and shit, and we were at the very top, so thankfully no one's behind us. But yeah, let's just say some popcorn flew around. But
oh, is that when the popcorn flying?
No, I've done it multiple times actually.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing, but let's not emphasize.
Okay, remind me not to give you popcorn during a horror movie or something like that. Go to Halloween song.
Halloween song? I don't have a Halloween song.
Really?
No.
Okay, then if you had to choose a Halloween song to put on, what would you choose?
I don't know. What's yours?
Obviously, the MJ Thriller is a classic.
Oh, yeah,
I'll
agree with that one.
I had another one in my head. What was it?
I don't know. What was?
Somebody's watching me. That one.
Is that a Halloween movie? I mean, song?
Yeah, Rockwell. Because it always plays like during Halloween time. Because you don't see like it being played like during like Christmas time or anything like that.
Well, Santa see you when you're sleeping and when you're awake. So.
What's your song? What's your Halloween song?
I don't have I would say Thriller's probably the one, but.
Like, because there's Monster Mash too.
I don't really have a Halloween song.
I don't either, but if someone were to ask me that, I would say that one.
I would probably say Thriller because I was like always like that was the first song I heard of Michael Jackson back in the day, and the music video with it is like so clutch. Like that's such.
Can you moonwalk?
That's one thing that I cannot do. Actually, it's one of the many things I can't do, but yeah, I cannot. Can you?
No.
I'll say. Secret talent you've been hiding from me.
I just do it to make myself feel like I can do it, but then in reality, people probably be like, "What the hell is she doing?" I
want to see your attempt.
It's okay.
I'm like almost there, but not really. It's like I know there's a little bit I'm not getting.
Oh, that hurt. Yeah, that's why you do it away from you. I don't know if this is the tool you're supposed to use for this exactly, or are you supposed to? Maybe you're supposed to do this. Maybe not about that. In a candy trade war, what candy are you keeping and what candy are you getting rid of?
I think I'd get rid of like any Almond Joys, Milky Ways, Three Musketeers.
You would offend my mother. You giving away Almond Joys.
I'd offend you too because I don't like Three Musketeers. I don't like all that weird, like basic ones. Like, be better.
What's a definite keep that you are not giving up?
Twix.
Twix? Okay. Snickers. Even if somebody offered you, like, something you would not give up, Twix and Snickers?
If you give me, like, edibles, I'll give you some, like...
What?
Not playing. Like... I don't know, like... I don't know what I would choose over that, to be honest. I'm
giving up anything peanut butter. If there's peanut butter in it or any kind
Reese's?
Of nut,
I love Reese's. You're offending me, so
any kind of nut or peanut butter or anything to do with that, no. I'm chucking that thing all the way to Australia.
You're so dramatic. Ooh, Jesus.
I'm definitely keeping my favorite candies, nerd clusters, so I'm not giving up the nerd clusters. That ain't
They
no.
never give those away. I've never.
Yeah,
seen
because
anyone.
people don't know. They don't know.
I think only we know about that.
We tried the Skittles gummies in one of our Halloween candy packs, and to me, they were actually pretty fucking fire.
Well, we've had them before. I've had the sour ones. I've had Skittle gummies before. I had it back when they like first sold them like years ago. Like they're not like new, but I think they're good, bro. If they had a pink pack,
I'll say overlooked.
I think the pink pack. If they had that in gummies,
what's the pink pack one?
Like strawberries and stuff.
Oh,
but I've never seen that, so I don't know if that's a thing. But
I remember somebody gave me smoothies.
Wait, not the pink ones.
What?
I was thinking of Starburst.
Oh,
the freaking what do you call it? The red ones.
Oh,
those are my fave.
I remember somebody gave me like smoothie Skittles, and they were actually disgusting. No offense to anybody who likes the smoothie ones, but
those are not even bad. Because I feel like my dad got them one time, but
I wasn't a fan. That was just a personal.
I like the green sour ones. Those are good.
Oh yeah, I like those ones. I still like the OG Skittles.
Okay.
Amusement park, right? If you were to build a Halloween themed amusement park, what kind of rides would you put in there? What would it consist of?
Ooh, I would want it to be like universal, like not just roller coasters, but not just kiddie ones.
Mm-hmm.
Probably like, I feel like nighttime. I feel like a lot of people like the scary stuff, but personally, I don't like the scary stuff.
Yeah.
So I would say like, what did I say? I would do like.
I just got pumpkin on my shirt because I'm with my lava leader. I don't really care.
You're actually kind of dumb for that.
I
But
don't care.
Would you have a theme or what? Or would it just be spooky or something?
I think it would just be like a scary.
I want to do scary. So would you have a haunted house?
Yeah.
Or a haunted whatever, haunted mansion, whatever.
Yeah,
whatever.
I would definitely do. Yes.
I feel like I went to one time in Universal, and that was like so scary. But like everyone that came out of there was like, that's not even scary. So I guess it was just me for real. But I think a haunted one would be cute, but not too. I think I would have one side that's like scary, and another that's like not that scary. Like
I think I agree with you. Like wanting it to be like universal and stuff. I think I would do it like a Disneyland type format, like you said. One side scary, one side not scary.
Oh, yours is good.
Because I love that scary. You know that. Like the Matterhorn at Disney, but like Halloween theme, like that would scare some pants off, I should say.
I definitely got on this hoodie.
Yeah, maybe white wasn't the best choice, but you know, it's okay. You only live once. Even though I am scared as fuck of Ferris wheels, I think I would still put one in.
I know everyone that's probably watching this like, why the fuck are you scared of?
Listen,
random thing.
Listen, the reason why I'm scared of Ferris wheels is I don't remember what Ferris wheel I was at, but I remember I was with my parents on a Ferris wheel one time when I was like a kid, and I was going up, right, just chilling, and then I decided to look over the side, and then I saw nothing but straight ocean.
You literally see that on roller coasters like 99% of the time now.
I know, but I don't know. It just freaked me the fuck out.
So you can't judge me for not liking roller coasters because I still go on stuff that's scary, and if someone was petrified, like I actually am, they wouldn't go on it, but I do it for her.
Yes,
because
if I'm a roller coaster junkie.
But you don't like a fucking Ferris wheel. Get the fuck out of here. Come on.
No, Ferris wheels are just not my jam.
They're literally just not. They're nothing crazy either. Like it's just a Ferris wheel, bro. Just something that goes in a circle.
Okay, technically a roller coaster is just what goes in a straight line.
There's nothing scary on a Ferris wheel, but everything's scary on a roller coaster. They purposely try to make it so that you get that feeling in your stomach, like your freaking whole stomach just about to explode.
That's kind of like the best part of it.
But you don't like a Ferris wheel because it makes you feel like that.
It's kind of like you're like looking over the side here, and then it's going so slow and then you're like, because it's going slow, you're like, we have so much more longer until
That's what it feels like on a roller coaster. It's like so fast, like you feel like you have no control over your body, so you can just die in that moment.
Or like a Ferris wheel, like you're good. Like if new people are like coming on the bottom, like you're stuck at the top. You ain't moving at the top. Like you're just there swinging. Like that could be it too, and you don't know how long.
Well, I haven't seen no videos. I've seen a bunch of videos that went viral for being dangerous on roller coasters. So
okay, but like there's also some movies.
There's more deaths on roller coasters than deaths on Ferris wheels. I bet you that. I could bet you $1 million on that. You want to bet back?
Sure, but you're not getting a milli.
What do I get?
You can get a kiss.
Girl, I don't even want that.
Damn, did you hear that? She don't even want my kiss. That is crazy.
Yeah, I don't even want it, dog.
That's crazy.
I can do so much better.
Jaw dropping.
Just kidding.
Jaw dropping.
If we're betting something, I get kisses like 100 times a day. That would be something I don't get like every single day.
I'll give you $1. You don't get $1 every day. I get $1
That's so unfair. I give you $1 million, you give me $1.
That's
how much she loves me right there.
You know, I ended up cutting myself on the tool.
On the tool? Where?
It's on my thumb.
How? You're so dumb.
Lesson learned, kids. Just drop the sharp object. Object. Lesson learned, kids. Do not ever use a sharp object towards you.
That's literally what the first thing an adult says to you when you are holding a knife.
Okay.
Or anything of the sort.
I think, what I also add in my theme park is, you know the ride at Belmont, the mic drop ride?
Oh, yeah.
I would add something like that there.
I thought you didn't even like it like that.
It's not one I would choose to go on, but I'm not against going on it. So, I'll say that.
Well, what would you put on it then that you would like it'd be a all or nothing?
I think is you would have to sit next to, like, you don't get to sit like next to somebody you know, like you have to sit by someone that's in costume, and that person could be either real or fake, and like when you're dropping, like you could potentially get scared.
Like they'll like touch me and shit?
Yes.
No. I would not even go.
Oh, I didn't even cut all the way through.
I would not go to that. No. I don't think you'd have much people going to your theme park.
I feel like adrenaline junkies. Oh, there we go.
I don't like that you're one of those. If you consider yourself one of those.
I wouldn't say compared to some other people. There are other people that are like more of a junkie than I am. But I do like that adrenaline stuff, like roller coasters and stuff. But maybe I wouldn't say junkie. I would just say I'm not against it. And I like roller coasters.
Well, I can't even get all the guts out. So.
You don't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect.
Well, I'm a perfectionist, so. And I'm also trying to get my pumpkin looking good when I put the light in it. So. Ooh, my coffee almost just tumbled, bro.
What's the creepiest thing that's ever happened to you?
I feel like there's nothing that's happened to me that's made me believe in stuff like supernatural.
Like, so, like, do you not believe in ghosts or something?
No, I do, but I've never had anything happen to me.
Oh, okay.
But I definitely have moments where I thought I saw something, but I feel like I didn't because I was just a kid. But yeah, I feel like there's not been really anything. What about you? Do you have anything creepy?
I wouldn't say me alone. I think I was with my nieces. We were all having a sleepover. I don't know if I've told you this story or not, but we watched a scary movie at like 4 a.m. one time, and I don't know, I forgot what movie it was, but we finished the movie and like apparently they were so scared, they were scared to fall asleep or some shit like that, and then something in the movie happened had to do with like a dog barking or something. They see something in the mirror, and so we were just like up, and they put something like random on because they couldn't sleep because apparently they were so scared of that.
Why would you guys watch a movie then? They
I
must
don't
like
know.
scary movies if you're willing to watch one that late at night.
Yeah, but because they were so hyped up over the movie and stuff that they were claiming they were seeing things. But then like I was like, okay, I wasn't believing them. I was like, you guys are just lying and stuff. But then like this is the first time I think I ever actually like got scared, like oh shit, something's actually happening, because I think it was, you know, that mirror outside my room, that long body mirror.
Yeah,
I have a long body mirror outside my room, and they claimed they jumped. They got so
they
scared.
watched it at your house?
Yeah, they watched it at my house, and they claimed they got so scared that they jumped, and they were like, they asked me like, "Did you see that?" And I was like, "No," because they swore they saw like a fucking shadow or something walk past that mirror and stuff. And so that's
both of them or just one of them?
Both of them
at the same time.
Yes, they got so scared and they jumped.
Was there something like that in the movie? That could
Yeah,
have been a psychological.
yeah. I was like, you guys are kidding me. And then the next thing, it was like in the movie there was like this dog that started barking randomly, and then like I think it was like 30 minutes later, my dog started barking downstairs, and that's actually when it freaked me. I was like, what the heck? I don't know if that was just like a coincidence, because you know she just randomly barks sometimes. So I'm just like, that's when it actually like psyched me a little bit. That got in my head, because like, what the? Well, like that. No, I literally, it was so bad where like I called my dad. I was like, where's Sandy? I was like, do you hear that? Because they literally had me so psyched out. I'm like, bro, that's no way. But that's the only time something weird has. I'm like, okay, was that like a whole coincidence or something? Like,
I don't know.
Like, that shit.
Your dog do be barking though, so.
Yeah, I don't know what she'd be barking at. She'd always be barking at the front door, or just
she
like
just
an
stares
empty
at the
space.
wall, bro. Like.
Oh yeah, she stares at the wall.
Maybe she got possessed from that point on, and now it's just not ever your. It's never been your dog. It's been a possessed dog.
Why would you say that about my dog?
Well, you're the one talking about creepy stuff.
But I don't think my dog is like possessed. Like, it is true that like dogs see ghosts. Isn't it true like kids see ghosts too and stuff? Oh, that's so good. That's so good. That's so good. That's like professional work. But isn't it true that like
I don't know
kids?
About true, but I've heard about it.
It's like see like dogs and stuff. Yeah, like kids, they'll see like ghosts and stuff. Like they're claiming they're talking to somebody and stuff.
I don't know, but I've never had an imaginary friend, so.
I don't think I have either.
But I mean, teach their own. I feel like I'm gonna wipe that. I feel like some kids just have like I don't know. They always say kids have more imagination, so.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Maybe they're just.
I mean, that's what I would like to believe. So I would hope they don't see things,
right?
But I've never had that experience, so.
And I hope I never want to.
I mean,
the only thing that has like happened to us, it's not something like ghost related. It's like when we were sleeping and the fucking fire alarm went off. That actually scared the living shit out of me. Like,
yeah,
that I think all my 4 limbs went punching the air, because I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
No, I literally woke up to that, and then I heard her say, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
like, but she like said it like confused and scared and like what the fuck? And I was like, what's going on? And then I got scared. My body jumped like so quick, but it wasn't up. It was like I was scared. I don't know why I did this. I literally took our comforter that we sleep with, and like it was folded over, and I just took that bitch and just went and put it over myself. Like, what was I gonna do? Like, I swear, like I'd be that bitch who like dies first, because like that's actually so like I don't know why I did that. But I got scared. I literally just tried to hide myself. I think it was a sense of comfort or something, because
that was funny. I couldn't even comprehend what was happening, just because there was like, I think I was just very like, with the alarm just threw me off so hard. it's like I want to go investigate, but like my first instinct was to like I'm just like, hey, it's okay, it's just a fire alarm. Once I got like conscious of like what was happening, I was like, okay, it's just a fire alarm. But like that fire alarm, it took like I don't know how long it took for them to turn it off. Like that was
at least
so
30
loud.
minutes.
Yeah.
And it was like blazing. Like it's louder in our bedroom.
Yeah,
when we were sleeping. It was 5 a.m. Keep in mind. So that's just not it. But we survived the night.
like Five Nights at Freddy's.
That shit was scary, bro.
I
wasn't creepy though. I feel like I had creepy stuff happen to me, but I can't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah, that's the only thing that
I always be seeing stuff. I will say though. But I was like scared of the dark for the longest time. I will say.
Were you?
But I never had a nightlight. I never like said it, but I just was. I just was scared of the dark. I always be scared. Oh my god! I accidentally cut it too high.
Oh no!
I'd always be scared of like the stuff because I used to have a door hook like over the door hooks.
Oh yeah.
And bro, like if I had a beanie or like if I had a jacket hanging from the hood, I would think it's a person. Oh my gosh.
My mini hoop, I used to hang clothes on my mini hoop, and I remember a couple times in the night, I get up and I squint and I'm like, is that a person? But I was like, oh no, it's just my clothes. But like, I feel.
But I always be thinking like, what if you mistake it?
I know, right? But.
But let's not think about that.
Yes. After watching something scary, do you have to watch something happy before going to sleep?
I'll say yes and no. Because before when I used to watch scary movies, I wouldn't. Because I was a kid and didn't know how to do anything on technology like that.
Yeah.
So I would thug it out. But whenever I did that, I always had like scary stuff. And I would always like struggle to sleep. And that's when I would feel like there's something in my closet, in my bed, something watching over me. Like that's when I had the habit of always like, even if I was hot as hell, I would just always sleep with a blanket over me as my protector. Like I don't think that's really doing much, but that was my kid like mindset, I guess.
I feel like majority of people would like use the blanket. I think a lot of people like use the blanket because they were always told that like story like if you don't use a blanket, like the monsters underneath the bed is gonna get you or something like that. That's where I've heard it from, or that's what I know it.
Well, I think like now I can handle some scary movies, but I do get scared. Like, I think if it's right before I sleep, then I'm not sleeping. But if I have something to do after or someone to be with me while I sleep, then I'll be okay. Like that one movie we watched. What is it?
The Deliverance?
Yeah, that shit scared me. If I was by myself, like, I couldn't. There would be nights, like, if I was scared, like, super scared, I would just sleep with the light on. Yeah, I'm a little wuss when it comes to scary movies, so.
I think, like, maybe mine is kind of like the opposite of yours. Like, I think as a kid, I would need something to watch after, but, like, now, I think I could just go to sleep without watching something happy. But, I mean, in general, I'd be having, like, nightmares and stuff. So what are some true documentaries or true crime that we can recommend them to watch if they are a true crime person? Because we love some true crime. Like, we listen to one of her podcasts that talk about true crime.
Yeah. So, I think because
we
watch a lot over the years.
We love some true crime.
But I never watch films. Because I feel like they give you, like, unknown stuff. But for me, I like to know, like, everything about the case. Like, everything, like, the killers or, like, whatever the crime is. But, like, if it's a killer, the killer's background, if they had bad childhood and stuff. So I like listening to people account for the crime. But I say if it's, like, films... Ooh, I would have to think hard about
films, TV shows, anything really.
I think I'll say something that's been popping right now is the Menendez brothers.
Yeah, I agree with that. I know. Did we binged that one?
The Ryan Murphy series we did binge watch, but
the other one, that one.
But it wasn't accurate to the real perspectives of the people of the brothers who murdered their parents and stuff. So. Wouldn't recommend it for accuracy,
but to watch, you know.
It was good. The actors, I think, did really good.
Yeah.
Like with the roles they were given. I think you should watch the actual documentary.
Both, yes.
Well, the other one's not a documentary.
Oh, what is it?
It's just a series.
Oh.
It like accounts. It's like supposed to be like a replica of how they did their crime and all that. But Ryan Murphy, who directed it, kind of did his own spin, even though it's a real life case. But yeah, so I would say watch the documentary. I feel like I haven't watched that many. I think the like worst roommate ever, worst ex ever ones are pretty good.
Do you remember that one we watched where it was the husband that ended up doing it, and that one lady? It was the adopted case. That girl got adopted, and her biological mother went. The one who wanted, that one was good. I like that one. I forgot the name of it though.
Like she knew it was them, but they would.
Yeah.
And then the wife of the killer husband would stay. Yeah.
I forgot the name of that one.
Ooh,
it's
that
on
one
Netflix.
was good.
Yeah, I like that one.
Dang, I don't remember. It was released this year though, I believe.
Yeah. We binged that one. That was actually a good one. Because honestly, that got me on a warpath. Like, yeah.
But I will say, like. It's like you know what's going to happen, but you don't want it to be what happened. Honestly, but you also do want it to be what happened.
Honestly, it being like the adoptive parents, like like I honestly didn't even guess it was them, to be honest, until like they revealed like that's who, like they revealed it. Like that kind of got me. Like I was like, whoa! I didn't expect it.
I expected it, cause like. Once they talked about, well, I'm really spoiling it, but once
we'll just throw in the spoiler alert.
Once they talked about the first girl, that little girl who was like got taken by the truck and all that. You remember that?
Yeah.
Who was like, yeah. She like once that happened, I was like, okay, I know him. But yeah, they definitely like. I don't remember who the director was, but it was well thought out, I will say.
Honestly, one that like I kind of do want to finish, but it's hard for me to concentrate on it was like Baby Reindeer, because people say it was good, and but for me,
crime, is it?
No, it's not. But I'm just putting that it's just based on a true story, I'll say. But people say it was good, but
that's how we even got into it in the first place.
Yeah, it was difficult for me to like, because sometimes we get distracted and stuff. It was difficult for me to like keep my focus on it, because like it's one of those shows where you have to.
That's every true crime.
Yeah, true.
So I feel the same way. I think I fell asleep to it one time too.
Yeah, it definitely got me that like chilling factor. Like, oh, I can't believe that's actually happening. Like,
yeah, and it's like you knew what was going to happen, but you really, really didn't want it to happen. But you kept watching because you wanted to see how it played out.
Yeah.
It's like one that hurt. I feel like that one was like hurting my heart. Like I was like, this poor guy. But I think what made me curious about it was all the positive reviews and stuff. And I'm like, I feel like no one makes films focusing on that issue at all. So I was like,
yeah,
props to the director who did that. But well, one of the hours, after speaking of based on true stories, was really good. I like went on a deep dive before we even watched it to see what it was about, since it was based on a true story. That's when I was reading all the Wikipedia stuff. All the Google stuff.
Yeah.
So I would say that's a good one. And even if you have background like knowledge on it, it actually helps too. But I would say go into it at first not knowing anything. So it's not as predictable. But like I could tell like Anna Kendrick put some time and thought into it, because I could see how she correlated everything to his actions.
Yeah.
So I was like, wow, that was a good one. I didn't even know about the guy. Like I figured they would talk about him in mainstream media way more.
Yeah.
But they didn't. So
our pumpkins, like we kind of like picked them like based on our kind of personality. If you can tell by the pictures and if you know us.
Well, that's not your personality. It's like what people see at first glance.
Yeah, okay, I'll say that. Yeah, at first glance.
Or like, I don't know. could be a personality in your own way, I guess.
Yeah.
But don't want to make it seem like you're like a bitch or something.
Oh no.
But I just picked this one because it was cute.
Yeah, I like yours. It kind of like also ours kind of also matches. That's also a reason why we kind of picked our designs and stuff.
Oh,
they should make erasable Sharpies, but that would also like defeat the purpose of a permanent marker.
Got that right. Well, I think I see the vision.
Yeah,
I see the vision.
You know what I love for some reason is erasable pens. Like I love erasable
bro,
pens.
When I used to get that, I was like, bro, I'm like actually the baddest. Like, yeah, I don't gotta cross off myself on my test.
Right. I think I remember I had one, and then I was so sad when I lost it because like no, like I was like, you know what that sounds like? You're going really slow. A printer.
A printer?
Yeah. No, that's just me. Okay.
That sounds like a printer to you?
To me, yeah.
Interesting. Interesting take. I just want to be done already. I'm so over it.
Pumpkin carving is going great. Oh!
Can you cut, please?
Oh, I don't like how
I don't even understand what's not cutting.
Bush! Oh, there it goes. Oh. The other way? Oh.
No, I don't think so. Oh.
Yes, that way. Oh, look at that heart. You want to display your heart? Show the heart? Look at that heart.
You're wiping that.
We are back.
Wait, I needed my heart still. Did you break it?
No. Oh, did you want it back?
I kind of need it to get my other one going.
I know we talked about it earlier, but you said that you've never heard of 116 killer clown sighting that was going on during that time.
So
I just remember, if you remember this, I remember that I was honestly scared to go outside. I remember we were going somewhere at nighttime, going down the road by the Starbucks and Mickey D's in the Spring Valley Center.
Uh-huh.
And I remember that little, like, what is it called when there's like that concrete barrier in the middle of the road? What is that called? Concrete barrier. That's what it's called. I remember, and I was just looking outside the window. I was like, is there any clouds? I remember that thing actually scared me. I was like actually scared to go outside.
So you're scared of clowns?
I wouldn't say the fear of them, but I would say I'm not the I will do enough. I slightly remember it, but I don't think I was worried to the extent that's like, well, I don't know if you were worried about it, but like to the extent about like the razors and being in like the candy and stuff, and where you would have to check it and stuff.
Well, I don't know if that's still a thing. That wasn't me, but I feel like it was more of a parent thing, or I don't know if that was an excuse to like use and eat our candy, but yeah, it was a thing. I remember seeing it on the news and stuff.
I think I remember seeing it. I think that's the only reason I was aware of it, but I think it's because I was never a kid that would go trick-or-treating. My parents wasn't really worried about it.
Makes sense. I mean, like...
But to me, I honestly, I don't know. I didn't believe it.
It's not, like, a crazy big deal, but then again, like, it could be a big deal if it was, like, if I had it happen to me.
Yeah.
But, like, it didn't, so... I'm like...
I think...
I couldn't really believe it.
I think in my mind, I was just like, what fucked up person would put razor blades in candies? Like, what are they
No, because, like, how do you even do that? To make it look like to put it in a candy that's real, like, trying to make it, like, a Snickers or, like, whatever. Like, that's, like, some real effort that you have to put. Like, why would you even bother?
Yeah.
Just to, like, traumatize children, too. Like,
yeah, I don't know why, like, you would even do that. Like, what is that? Like, to me, that doesn't make sense. Like, why would you want to do that?
Yeah, I couldn't tell you, to be honest. But then again, like, there's crazy people out there, so.
You're not wrong about that.
But I think, like, the scary part of it only was, like, imagining, like, if I were that kid to just bite into it, like, damn, that would be, like, so traumatizing. But I was lucky. I wonder how that even started. Like, if was that in a neighborhood? Was that a specific house in a neighborhood? or what? Because like that just sounds insane to me. If I were a parent too, I don't know if I could like have the courage to take my kid trick or treating again.
Yeah.
Because I'd be like, my poor baby got hurt.
Right? Like, I think what also with the razor blade thing I heard is like at the parks, like people would just throw like razor blades like in the grass and stuff. I think I heard about that one too.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I would literally like nowhere safe. Like you're never safe.
Really.
The razor blade scared like the parents more than I did, but I never heard about the clown stuff, so maybe. I think also if I heard about the clown thing, I think I would have been more scared about that. But I'm not even scared of clowns. I'm just scared of shit that looks scary, to be honest. Like if you're a clown and you're trying to dress up as a scary one, like trust, I'll be scared. That's why I hate when they be touching like
like that haunted house, that one that does the waivers and stuff, like that's crazy.
Would you do that?
I don't know.
Because that's adrenaline junkie right there.
I don't
Like
know,
only an adrenaline junkie would do that. Because what do you mean I have to sign a waiver? Like what possibly could be so dangerous that you can't be liable for it? Because
I think it's like maybe it's like so scared like people like might get like a heart attack or something or some.
that sounds so like fake though.
I don't know.
Like that doesn't even sound like that should be legal, but like you know, who even has that idea to make the shit so scary? Like
I don't know. They're probably like going to the haunted houses or like the trails and stuff. They're like, this is not scary enough. I need to make something. I need to invent something more scarier.
You know what? Whatever. Floats your boat.
Haunted trails. Have you ever been to the haunted trails?
I know. No, I haven't. I like low-key wanted to in high school, but I don't know. I was too scared.
I remember I went, and honestly, some of the shit honestly scared me. I was like, whoa.
When did you go though? So I feel like age matters too. Because if you're like young, then obviously you're not gonna
maybe
like it.
Junior, senior year of high school. I went.
Did you go like with friends, with family?
Yeah.
You had friends? That's cute.
I just armor. And so now I went with them. But I was the one that was like in the front and they were just like grabbing onto my shirt.
Well, whose idea was it to go?
I don't know, to be honest. I think we all just agreed on it, but I think I like something's really got me, but it's also like, oh, you're kind of expecting something to be there.
I mean, people talk about the haunted trails all the time, so it's kind of like I know what to expect, but I don't want it to happen to me, so I don't want to do that. Plus, like, I don't know. I feel like I'm always the one who's scared of shit. But I mean, if you got someone there, then. But do they have the stuff where it's like they have the real people and then they got the chainsaws and all that stuff?
Yeah, like at the end when we got out of the actual like what is it, house part or something, like they had like the field of the people like with the chainsaw and stuff, they were chasing me and stuff. I remember one got so close to my leg, like I felt like the hotness of like the chainsaw moving. I was like, ooh.
It was a real chainsaw?
It was real.
Oh, that's insane.
That was real, and it was chasing me. I was like, ooh.
I wonder how much they get paid to do that. Because I feel like you got, I don't know, you got a chance of getting socked too. Like, you signed a waiver to get the job?
Honestly, I didn't even know, like, they had to, like, audition to be, like, this, to be part of it and stuff.
That makes sense.
I didn't know that. I thought, honestly, they were just, like, random people that just applied to work there and then just scared. But I didn't know they had to, like, actually audition. Like, honestly, I didn't believe that. But I was like, oh, interesting.
I think, like, for you to be scary, you gotta be, like, really in it, too. And I feel like the people I see on, like, at least on videos and stuff, like, they put effort, like, into every part, like, not just, like, a real chainsaw, that's expensive. Like, all the wigs, the makeup, like, that stuff doesn't look like no Party City shit. That looks like some real, like, movie stuff.
Yeah.
So, you gotta be really in it. But
I do want to, like, experience, the Universal, Horror Nights. That's one thing I do want to experience.
I feel like we went to something like that, but or was that? Wait, no, I don't think that was it. I think we went to something for Legoland, but it was like a kid thing because Legoland's more kiddie. But I like when they just pass out some candy, like fuck.
I think I remember I went to SeaWorld one time, and like it was during like the Halloween time, and they were just like passing out candy. Like they weren't doing anything scary, but kids' place and stuff. But
Yeah, I'll take that any day of the week. Cause like, who's gonna say no to some candy, bro? Unless you're diabetic.
They should have like sugar-free trick-or-treating for the people who need it.
Give out some chips. I'll take that too.
Oh yeah. I wonder if retirement homes do like trick-or-treating. Like they just be doing with like
some old people. I don't think they really care about that.
I mean, you never know. They still live in their life.
I don't know. When I'm all old and grown, like trick or treat for me at that point.
Like, yeah, I want some sugar-free Werther's, please.
Bro, I'd rather die happy than die like not being able to enjoy my life. I'd rather be diabetic. It's in my genes anyway.
Costume talk. Slutty nurse or slutty like police officer?
For a boy or for a girl?
For a girl.
I'll say officer because I feel like all you can do for a nurse is get the short dress. Plus, I feel like you have some more fun with the officer.
Ooh,
Get what I mean? We could. But it's kind of basic, but it was low-key last minute. Mm-hmm. And I feel like the ones we have, like, even though they're basic, they're not like Party City. Well, yeah. Maybe they're a little Party City basic. But
not looking like Party City.
Yes, we'll try our best not to.
Mm-hmm. This Halloween, I'm dressing up as Joker, and you're dressing up as
Harley Quinn. Yeah. You couldn't guess off the Joker part. Yep. But I think this is like the first year I've dressed up since like my freshman or sophomore year.
Fully, yes, because we had our Monster onesies last year, but
sophomore year.
But like, yeah. But like actual dressing up? Yeah. I don't remember last time
Because I remember, well, I didn't like dress up, but my junior year, I just was a skeleton. I just put the makeup on my face. And then.
Oh, I think I remember seeing that picture.
You didn't know me back then, though, like that?
No.
Just the picture part?
Yeah.
Oh, then the year before that, I think I just used like an old, I think I had like a ninja costume. Mm-hmm. It was like a black bodysuit and stuff. I just rewore that because it still fit me, even though it was an old costume. But I was like, hey, yo, it still fits. So I just wore that to go trick-or-treating with a couple friends. But like, I remember we went to, I don't know, my friend said it was like an area where they give out bars and stuff because it was like military housing. Mm-hmm. But I don't think we even got any bars. Oh. But then again, I wasn't really caring. I wasn't really caring about like the candy too much. Mm-hmm. I just wanted like a good enough bag to be like, that was good, clutch. But I don't even think we were out for that long. Mm-hmm. But I was like, I don't know. Like no one ever tells you like what to do when you're like older. Yeah. Cause like at our high school, I feel like there wasn't really like parties like that. So it's just like.
It's like, what do you do if like you don't have a party to go to?
Right. And it's like if you want to go to a party, you like want to have fun, and there's nothing to do there. Like you don't want to do standing around. So it's kind of like, I don't know. When you're in high school, you kind of have to do your own type of thing to have fun. But like when you're out of high school, I feel like there's so much more opportunity, but you have to find that stuff yourself. Mm-hmm. So that's the only hard part. But
especially if you're like, if you're in college and you're not in a sorority or fraternity, then you definitely do have to search.
Yeah, I definitely think if you put yourself out there, it's easier. But I don't have enough money to be in a sorority, so we should. When our place is finished, we gotta give a tour for real.
And we're making a Halloween charcuterie board. She just dropped a bottle of Pepsi.
Does yours have eyebrows?
Yeah, I just haven't carved it yet. That's the only thing I need to carve. I'm still focusing on getting the Sharpie stuff out.
Oh, so good. Oh, there's my throat. What is this? Oh, I can take that out. Cutesy.
Yeah! That burns. Okay, Halloween charcuterie board, go.
Ooh, okay. I'm not doing the basic, no cookies and crackers and cheese and meats.
Okay.
I'm gonna do.
Is it sweet or is it both sweet and savory?
I'm gonna do. I think this is hard because there's like stuff like the candies that they give out. That's Halloween themed, like the ghosts and all that stuff. But that's like Halloween themed, but it's not Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'll make 2 charcuterie boards. I think like Halloween stuff, chocolates and stuff, and like the gummies are cute. But then you have to have something else. But I don't know what it would be. Ooh, I would definitely. Okay, if I could do a drink one, I would do like. Can I do drinks?
Do it.
If I could do a drink, I would do like some crazy stuff. Like I would do a drink in like a crazy glass, like a skull glass, and it's like purple,
steaming,
or green. Yes, with the smoke or like whatever coming out of it, like it looks like it's smoking and stuff. Yeah, I would do something like that. Damn, I can't even poke through this. I gotta break it. I'm gonna use this, but I don't know what I'd put with it. Like something dark and spooky. Like I don't know, like a witch hat, something, or like a cauldron.
Ooh, yeah.
And it's full of like.
I think
I would do something with the brain too.
I would do something that looks like blood.
Ooh, that would be cool.
Or the drinks, it's like where you have like fake blood or some kind of flavoring in the syringe, and then when you squeeze it, it turns the drink a different color.
Oh, that'd be cool if you put like those juicy thingies, like the juicy squirt thingies, and then put that in the syringe. That'd be delicious. Yeah, I think that would be fire. I've seen like the videos where, have you seen those videos where it's like you bring a themed like board or like platter or something?
It's so interesting to see.
Like some people do fast foods and they do like Chick-fil-A, Cane's, McDonald's, or like they do appetizers and they bring all different stuff. Like those things look so fun. Or I've seen the colored stuff too.
I've seen the ones where it's like your first or last name one. I think I remember I wanted to do that at one point and stuff. But I was like, that seems like a lot of work.
Your first and last name?
Like bringing something that starts with your first name. Like
didn't I put you? Did I give you that little what is it called? What is it called? I forgot what to say. But like it was a trend on TikTok where like you would say something, you're like, I'm bringing blank and Blake to the picnic, and people would have to guess what they would bring based off your answer, because it would be the first. The words would start with the initials of your name. And I remember doing that to people. It was so fun. I remember I couldn't get it at first. And I was like, oh, like, that shit was so freaking easy, but.
Yeah, I remember at first I was slow with that.
Is that the same thing?
Yeah, just in like, obviously, like food or drink form.
I don't know what I would bring, to be honest. I think I would bring like. Well, we have the same first initial, so. Yeah. What would you bring? Martinis.
Ooh.
Like, the first thing that came to mind was like a marshmallow. But what would you do with a marshmallow? Because my last name, you would not find it.
Yeah, someone just bring like s'more or chocolate or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know, but is there like an actual food that starts with
mashed potatoes?
Oh, that's definitely one. What would you do for your last name? Doritos?
I know some people, they like ding dongs. I'm not a fan of the ding dongs.
Bro, that's an Asian thing right there.
I don't think I've ever eaten.
The animals.
Oh, shit.
Literally nothing starts with an F. Like what? Feta cheese?
Fettuccine Alfredo if you want to get.
Yo, that's like a reach though. Is there any food places that start with F? Five Guys? That's it.
Funky fries and burgers and then
What the freak is that?
I still haven't taken it there. It's like, or like, remember I was talking about they have the different kind of loaded fries and crazy. You can go to Foster's Freeze.
I wonder who knows about that. I feel like only a certain demographic knows about that.
I feel like I would do like pretzels, but like with like different color dip. Like it's chocolate, but it's like different color, like green, red, like that. I like pretzels.
No, I did not mean to do that. Get white chocolate. Get it red.
Yes.
And make a fondue fountain and say it's blood.
Oh, that's fire.
I feel like eyeball gummies are cool, but I've never eaten one because
I've
those
never,
don't even look appetizing, but they look good. Like, they'll look on theme. What's something exotic though?
Exotic?
A buzzball?
The pumpkin one, no. Nah. The pumpkin one, no.
I want to get like a sample. Like, I want to get all of the mini ones and just try them all.
I don't know if I can get myself to try the pumpkin one.
I would definitely try the pumpkin one. Because if it's just a little shot of it, I could definitely try it. Because I'm like, bro, if you could have the hard stuff, like, that's nothing. If you saw someone wearing a specific costume and you would think, like, you might as well just not dress up. Like, what costume would it be? Because I feel like there's always that person.
Okay. That's a good point.
Or something, like, overdone that you don't want to see. Or, like, if you're going to do it right. Something like that. Because I feel like when you do specific costumes, like, it's so niche to its character, like, you gotta do the character right.
I feel like, yes, like the devil and the angel one's like simple, but like I feel like you should put a little bit more effort if you're doing the devil and angel one other than just getting like one detail. I know there's not much you can do with it, but
I like when the girls add wings.
yeah. Like if you're just like having the horns and then you have just like a simple t-shirt on.
I hate when people do that. Like, if you're going to like an event or something,
Yeah.
and you actually want to look good for it, like, do not, like, I hate when I see the M&Ms and they're just wearing the shirt, or like the Alvin and the Chipmunks and they're wearing just the hoodie. I think it's cute, like, for something casual, like a get together, but like if you're going to like an actual thing where it's like costumes and stuff, like, do better. But I feel like if like the simple ones are only acceptable if you like are doing it last minute. But there's so many ways to make something so simple so cute. Like,
Yeah.
you don't need to go all out, but like
for me, I feel like it's like the prisoner and cop one. Like, yes, the prisoner is just kind of like a jumpsuit, but like just like add some tattoos or something. Like I feel like that kind of adds to it.
I agree with that one. Cause like, and then like if you had handcuffs or like tattoos or something, maybe add an ankle brace.
Oh right. Oh.
But like, yeah, or you could add like the sign with that they have to hold.
Yeah. And then like the inmate like.
Yes, yeah. Like, I feel like the little details with costumes definitely matter.
Those like handful of like kids who will like try and dress up as like the Menendez bros or something like that. I feel like it always happens. Like with like the Jeffrey Dahmer, like I've seen people dress up as like Jeffrey Dahmer and all of that. So I feel like that costume, that character, they might get some publicity with costumes and stuff.
How do you feel about them dressing up like that?
I don't know. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, it's just like I feel like they're like, since their whole thing, they're getting like publicity and stuff now. Like, I know, like, I feel like they're the type, like, just the way they've been reacting, like, they're not the type to like be loving it and showing off for the camera and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, to me, like, just because like they're technically criminals, like they still seem like down to earth and stuff. Because I've been seeing like all the TikToks of like people saying like what they're doing in jail. Like right now, I think one of the I can't remember which brother it was, but like he's leading like some group or something.
Yeah. Like, I think actually I don't remember. I'm not gonna say names, but I know one of the brothers like graduated from college.
Yeah.
From prison, like, even though they're incarcerated, they're definitely like trying to do their best while they're like doing stuff. Like, I know one of the brothers helps other inmates like get better in prison, get away from like whatever crimes they were used to doing and stuff. Like, have faith in humanity for real. But I don't know. I'm hearing their case might be appealed and stuff. They might have chance of actually getting their case heard, but no promises. You didn't hear it from me. If you've heard of that, I definitely want to know opinions. But That should make me emotional, though, I will say. To dress up as, like,
as
criminals.
I feel like it depends who you ask. I feel like there's like those handful of people that are like, why would you like idolize criminals and all that? But then there's also like people who are like,
I think it depends on, like, the context. Because I'm like, there's so many other costumes out there.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like people who actually, like, are horrible criminals, like Ted Bundy, Jeffrey Dahmer, like, those people should not, like, I don't know, like, I don't know if that's really a costume that should be, like, mainstream.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, whatever floats your boat, I'm not judging, but, like, time and place, I guess. Just because, like, I don't know, for people that are victims of it, or, like,
yeah,
you know, kind of puts in their face, like, that case should be looked at like it was a good thing, or people want to be like them because they're dressing up how they looked or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Definitely depends on who, and definitely depends on, like, demographic. Like, some people like target children, some criminals target women, men, or, like, you know, people in vulnerable states and stuff. Like, that's just so sad.
Would you rather grow fangs or grow fur?
Fangs.
I agree with that.
Because fur, I'm not trying to shave every half hour or whatever. Especially it's all over my body.
Ooh, would you rather spend a night? Would you rather spend the night in an abandoned prison or spend the night in an abandoned hospital?
I'll go prison.
Yeah, me too. Hospitals?
Because people die there more than a hospital.
Yeah.
I mean, in a prison. I mean, either way, I might just die, so.
Ooh, would you rather be the only one without a costume or be the only one in a costume?
Without a costume.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'd rather have no attention on me than all the attention on me. Because I feel like if you have no costume, people just won't associate with you. If you do have a costume on, people are going to be embarrassed by you and do not want to come up to you. So
yeah,
that's a no-go for me.
Would you rather be wearing the same costume as someone else, or be called out for wearing the same costume as last year?
Be called out for wearing the same costume as last year? What would you pick?
Yeah, I don't want to be the same costume as somebody else.
Because if I still was original, I'll be like, it was so good last year. I have to show everyone else again this year. Thank you very much.
You know what else, like, Halloween, technically theme song I forgot about that just popped up? The Ghostbusters.
That song do not really be played like that. Like,
I love
movies.
the Ghostbusters original movie. Like, I think as a kid, like, that's a movie that actually scared me. But then, like, as I got older, obviously, but I think that's one movie that actually scared me. Yeah, the new movies just, I didn't hate, like, the girl version. It wasn't like the OG, because, like, but I didn't hate it, I'd say. Have you seen the girl version of?
No, I don't think I've ever watched one all the way through.
Mm.
I'm not into, that wasn't really my genre as a kid.
Yeah.
I wasn't really a big Halloween person other than trick-or-treating, to be quite honest. But, like, I like the kiddie Halloween movies. I will say that. I was a pussy when it came to scary movies. So if there's anything that seemed even a little scary, you would not catch me there. I'm all the way out of that. Because I feel like the demons and stuff, like, those, like, I think I'll never feel safe even though you could say I'm safe. Like, because I feel like they're never ever physical things. It's always like an entity or something, or like something that's cursed by you, upon you, or whatever. Like,
It's like in the Deliverance, that one lady who was trying to, like, who said she was crazy and stuff. Like, I actually had confidence in her, and I was like, oh.
I know when she said she was like better now, like she can actually beat him. I was like, yeah, you go, girl. And then bro died. I personally was petrified by it, but you know, like, if you like that stuff, go for it. Go for it. That was a movie that kept me up, though, I will say. I just didn't like that the little boy's face did that. I hate when children are made to be scary because those are like precious little beings, and then you're just making them like demons or like possessed. Like, why do they have to be the first ones that are like hurt? I don't think
overrated candy.
Overrated?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's a hard question. I'll say Sour Patch.
Okay.
Not that it's not as good as like people Like, it's not like horrible, but like I don't know. It's on my top like sour candy because it's not sour enough.
Hmm.
So like, I think there's way better candies out there. But
I think my overrated candy
I
would
feel like
be
I don't know what you're gonna say.
Twix. Not Twix, not Twix. Kit Kat.
We're about to fight right
Sorry.
now. That's
I meant
literally my
Kit Kat.
favorite
I know.
chocolate.
I meant
Ooh,
Kit
I don't know if I
Kat.
got that on my head. Kit Kat. I feel like no one raves about Kit Kat.
I feel like I encounter a lot of people that like Kit Kat.
But overrated is like people like rave about it, and you're like, all right, it's not even that great. But like Kit Kat, I've never seen people talk about Kit Kat like that. But like,
Or
I feel like
Hershey's
old people.
chocolate, like.
Oh,
Like
I do
some
not like
people,
Hershey's chocolate.
will just like be like, "Oh, Hershey's chocolate," like that's.
I think Hershey's chocolate, like the regular one without anything in it, no. Like, let me give me some Lindor milk chocolate. Sorry, I know it's expensive, but
Have you ever went bobbing for apples? I know that's not really Halloween, but
no,
I haven't either.
I don't want to do that. Get all over. Sounds messy. What does that even do anyway? Like, why would you do it?
I don't know. I think it's just like a competition to see like.
I feel like all the girls would win that.
Judges how big your mouth is.
Yeah, I feel like all the girls would be prideful in that, if you know what I mean. But like, it's really not that crazy because that like is so massive. And like, what if you happen to get a smaller apple than someone else?
Yeah.
Like, you could easily just be lucky for real. I would call bullshit if I lost. I'd be like, she got a smaller apple than me. Look at my apple.
I wonder if like they're very like meticulous. Is that the word for it? Meticulous on like what apples they use. Like they put it on like a weigher and all that.
They like get the circumference.
Yeah.
Make sure they're all like similar. That would be hilarious. I feel like the people who would do that are the people who would like take pride in it if they won. Like, ooh, guess what I won? Like, did you win a bobbing contest?
I fit a 4-inch in diameter, 1 ounce apple in my mouth. Did you? Nope.
Like, I don't think anyone in the world is gonna be like, oh, that is so crazy. Honestly, I want to be just like you when I grow up.
Honestly, I feel like you're just willingly drowning yourself because
you're asking to get waterboarded for real. Like,
you're waterboarded.
That's real kinky. I'm sorry, but you know, if you're good at it, I mean, I guess that's a hidden talent. Because I don't think anyone could guess that you're good at that. Like, is that even an American thing? I feel like that's not really not, but it could be.
I don't know what that's considered.
That seems like an Irish thing.
Is it Irish?
Probably not. So they don't seem like people to celebrate Halloween.
No, isn't that where Halloween came from, Ireland?
Girl, I couldn't tell you.
Let's see.
I'm not a big Halloween person.
What character was unsurprisingly the most popular Halloween costume
2023? Last year?
Yep.
Do you know it?
No, I don't, because I need to go over the answer.
Spider-Man?
Is that your answer, Spider-Man?
Maybe. But I don't know when Spider-Man's released. So that could have been like a year before that. I feel like once I see him, I'll be like, okay, that would like a movie came out, blah blah blah. I'll say Spider-Man is my guess.
Barbie.
Oh, that was not last year, was it?
I swear it was.
Damn, I feel like that was I think that was like earlier.
Sense. How many pounds does the world's largest pumpkin pie weigh? I'm gonna guess 87 pounds.
I would say 65 pounds.
Okay, and the answer was 3,699 pounds.
I do not believe that at all, bro.
Halloween celebrations span 3 days in Spain. True or false?
False.
I'll say false too.
Why should that be true? I'll be
true.
That's so fire. Spain got it on then. I know they do. Their parties must be crazy. I wonder what costumes, like, does someone have a different costume for every day?
Right. Jack-o'-lanterns used to be made from onions. True or false? I'll say false because there's no way you can carve an onion.
I'll say false too.
False. They used to be made from turnips or potatoes.
Carving?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's interesting.
Which animal will shelters not allow people to adopt on Halloween? Black cats, that's my guess. Yep, I was like black cat.
Oh, you're smarty pants.
It was because in the late 1980s,
oh my,
in Chicago, adopted a black cat as part of her Halloween and days later the animal was found dead.
Woo! That is so sad. That poor cat. That's actually so sad. You have to think that's sad.
Yes, I agree.
If you were a dog, you'd be so much more emotional.
Oh yeah.
You're petist, yo. How rude.
Where can you be fined for using silly string on Halloween?
I don't know, like,
I'm gonna say like the White House if you want to get like specific. Like I feel like the White House.
I'll say just like the street.
The street.
Yeah.
Hollywood. If you use silly string on Halloween,
There must have been a time where people went crazy.
You could receive up to $1,000 fine.
There must have been a day where people went crazy with silly string on Halloween or something, because it's never that serious.
What is the most popular Halloween costume for pets?
Hot dog.
I'm just gonna fucking go police dog. But you're probably right. A pumpkin?
That's crazy.
Love that one. City in Canada banned kids older than 16.
False.
I'm gonna say false too. True. Which celebrity is known for throwing epic Halloween parties?
Diddy. DiCaprio? But
I don't know why. Fucking DJ Khaled popped into my head.
that is so random. You could just say it.
Heidi Klum.
Who?
Heidi Klum.
For
Who's
sure.
Heidi Klum?
I only know one Heidi from AGT.
Oh,
that's her? I do not think she is too grown.
I mean, I see it.
She's from AGT. That's the only Heidi I know.
She's 51.
Yeah, you too old for that.
What vegetable was once thought to have superpowers on Halloween? Carrot.
Carrot?
I don't know. I just feel like.
Are you just thinking of stuff that's orange, bro?
No, I don't know. I feel like a carrot seems big.
Superpowers?
Yeah.
I'll say beans.
Beans? Okay. Cabbage.
What the?
Okay, would you rather eat sugar-free candy or candy left over from last year? I'm gonna go leftover candy.
They don't go sugar free because they never taste as good, and they always got indents. Shit. Candy expires, so it's like I can taste when it expired. Yours done?
I think I'm gonna call it quits.
Thank you for watching our first podcast and video with Late Nights with MDXD. Look forward to more. So stay tuned for that.